Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey,
First rap. I'm one of the first guests to have the headphones on.
You're literally one of the first guests to have the headphones.
We do things right over here.
No one wants to wear the goddamn headphones.
I don't know what's wrong with those guys.
But then you can't hear it because motherfuckers don't know how to talk into a microphone either.
Oh yeah, facts. Pause.
Nah, bro, that's the one. You can't say anything now without. You can't say, yo,
gay.
bro. Hey, you gotta be quiet. Like you gotta be just silent now.
Dogs.
It's crazy that we're in Massachusetts. We're both from fucking Massachusetts.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Because I found out about your shit through a fucking painter on the other side of the world, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Do you know how he found out about you? Shout out YVI Paints.
Shout out YVI Paints. Beautiful painting.
Incredible.
Yeah, facts. Shit was dope.
Shit was dope. You know how he found out about you?
No.
Isn't that crazy?
I have no idea how he found me.
Isn't that crazy? You like don't know.
Yeah. But that's why I do it, to connect. You know what I'm saying? That was hard. That was gratifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing about social media though. Random people can just see you from everywhere.
Facts.
And then it brings you together. But that I think makes people, like you were talking about Boston wanting to work together now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's way more people working together. You see way more cross branding, I would say.
Yeah.
Just to keep things like musical.
What do you think changed?
I don't know. I think people just got bored. Like for me personally, what made me start like reaching out more, collabing with people more was I just got bored doing it by myself. Like I'm like, damn, like I already proved to myself like 3 times over like I'm a fire artist. So I'm like, damn, I want to do this shit. Like I come over here to play the game with niggas because I could play the game by myself, but it's more fun playing with niggas. You feel me? So you dig?
Okay, people are playing NBA in the background for people listening, just so they know.
They playing 2K over there.
2K, yeah.
We over here chilling.
People are too good at 2K now.
Yeah, I'm the worst in the room.
Nah, I'm the worst in the room.
Oh yeah.
I like the story games. Like I'd like to play.
Oh, you play God of War Ragnarok?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Awesome.
You like ripping people in half and shit.
That shit's hard.
That
and the storyline's actually fire.
That's what I'm saying. I fuck with the story. Like, bro, I'm on the road so much, I can't just pick up and play like Warzone or 2K.
Oh, this nigga's nasty at Warzone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you probably put a lot of hours into that shit, right?
One time he killed me with his knee with no hands. He picked up the phone call. I caught this nigga slipping. With his knee. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I can't put the hours in. I'm just bad. And then I just get mad. And then I just get mad as hell. Are you competitive?
Yeah.
Are you competitive with dumb shit or are you competitive with like art, like your music?
Nah, the art has no competition in it. Cause the only competition with the art is me. But outside of it, I come over here, play these niggas in Madden and everything else or whatever. Like I really compete with myself a lot though. Like that's why I realized it. Like, cause I used to play football and shit. You feel me? Like I was really good at football. I went D1 and shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I went to
really?
University of Maine. I played safety, but I was like, "Yo, fuck this football shit. I ain't really like it no more." So I quit. I was like, "This ain't me." I started smoking weed and shit. Started thinking about shit. I was like, "Yo, this ain't me, nigga. I don't like this shit. I like waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to work out. I don't."
But that was really you for some time. If you went D1,
yeah, that was me, and that showed me the power of the mind. Because like, as soon as I stopped playing football, I didn't look like a football player no more. I was a football player because I wanted to be a football player.
Yeah, I would never guess that you were a football player.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Right? Yeah, I was really good at it too. And that's what I found about the art shit. It's like physically you can only push your limits so far. You're gonna cap out physically, but mentally, this shit you can take it places. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude. I was like,
you know when you hear like motivational shit and it sounds so simple, but when you really think like everyone has the same 24 hours in the day.
Yeah, facts.
That shit's like crazy.
Yeah,
you know
facts,
what I mean? Because then you think of people who are busy as hell, like people at the top, like whatever. Like you think of like Wes isn't even at the top. You know what I mean? You
he's
think
at
the
top of his game though.
Yeah,
he's at the top of his game.
Like I don't know who's like a little bit, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
he has the same hours in the day, so it's like
J&P's like that. You know J&P?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's a close friend of mine. He's managing me for a little bit too. Like before, he would always tell me like, "Yo, I'm busy," and then like I moved out to LA and I would hang out with him sometimes, and that man be busy, bro. He be busy. That was the first time I really seen like busy, and then like seeing the results of like someone constantly working on like what they do. So that was like inspiring. I was like, yo, bro, I'm trying to be like you, bro. And he was like,
but you had to be that for football and shit.
Yeah, nah, definitely. Yeah, I was always trained. Even now, like I've only been making music for like probably about like 6, 7, 8 years now. Like, but it's like I started just like I had no musical nothing. I just was like, yo, I want to do this shit, so I'm gonna do it. And that's why I just became that. Like everyone thought I lost my mind when I first started doing art and everything. Like I was like Derek the football player, and I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm Derek the artist, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So were you always the football player in your mind, or were you just like, I'm good at it, so I'm doing it? And shit?
I'm good at it, so I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the hood. You know what I'm saying? You know how it goes. Like you better have a talent, nigga. Dog, you have a talent, nigga. You want to get the fuck out of here. So I was like, all right, this is my talent. I'm good at it. It's football. When I wanted to stop playing football, I was like 14. But my mother was like, nah, you're good at this, so you're going to keep doing it. I was like, I bet. I was like, I don't want to play this shit no more.
So you were like living the shit you didn't want to.
Yeah, dude. So I was like,
to the fullest. To go D1, bro. That's like, you dedicate your whole life to that. Like you.
Yeah, my family did too. They went to every football game. My mother put me in camps and stuff with her money and stuff like that. So like when I quit, you can imagine like how everyone was like, yo, what the fuck? Derek quit football? I was like, yeah, man, it's not me no more, bro. Like, it's just not me.
Was there a moment?
What do you mean?
That you were like, nah, this ain't me.
Yeah, I woke up one morning and I was like, I sat on the edge of my bed. It was like, I was like, damn, nigga, like, do I really want to do this like for the next like maybe like 4 or 5 years to maybe make a practice squad? Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was looking at I was like being realistic about where I was at with things. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. So I was like, what am I gonna do? I was like, I don't know, but we ain't doing this, nigga. We out. So I dropped out of school, and then like one thing led to the next, and like I was just like kind of lost for a little bit. I started like getting into like, you know, like street shit, you know, and fucking somehow got into art. You feel me? I went out one night spray painting. Actually, that's how I got back into art. Cause I mean, one night I did it when I was like 16. And I was a jock, remember? And then I came back to school. I came back to the lunch table with these niggas, right? I'm like, yo, last night I went out spray painting. They said, nigga, what? You left your crib at 3 o'clock in the morning to do what? I was like, yeah, I guess that shit ain't cool. I ain't doing that shit again. I was like, I ain't doing that shit again. But then fucking, one night I was just like, damn, boy, I'm about to go try it again. I was like, and then I did it, and I loved it, nigga. It was like, I'm here, you feel me? Like, I exist, because I didn't know who I was, you feel me? Like, I was trying to find my identity, because for years I was this person that people told me I was, and I was like, nah, nigga, that's not me. I got to know who I am. So spray painting was the first thing that led me to that. Then I picked up a camera.
Vino said the same shit about spray painting.
Yeah,
about
dude.
Graffiti was the thing that like introduced him to everything.
I mean, like, think about cavemen drawing on walls. Like, you feel me? It's just like instinctual.
And there's something fun. This is gonna sound weird, but you know when like weed wasn't legal, it was like more fun to smoke.
True. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now that it's legal, it's like that's why I asked you. Oh, here you go. That's why I asked you if you smoke, because it's almost like people don't really. Not everyone smokes anymore like that, because it's like anyone can.
Yeah, facts. True.
But I think I have a round point to that. Is graffiti? There's something about it that you're like you're creating, but you're like destroying at the same time.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
And that's what's like fun about it is like, damn, I'm destroying something, but I'm creating something too at the same time. Yeah.
It's very godlike.
Yeah. Because you're putting your shit on someone else's shit.
To destroy and create at the same time.
It's kind of like sampling.
Yeah. Me and Vino, shout out Vino. We about to go crazy. Me and Vino about to go crazy. What? We about to go crazy. Oh my God. Shout out sampling for real.
Isn't that what it is though? You're taking something that's already there and you're just like not destroying it, but you're destroying it to create something better.
Yeah, from the ashes, something new will arise. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
Let's burn it down.
That shit's crazy. I never put the 2 and 2 together before.
Shout outs to us. Look at us.
Shout out to us. That's what a fucking joint does.
On dogs.
Oh,
shit.
You know, that thing about you just woke up one day. I asked about if it was like a specific day. Because some motherfuckers wake up 30 years too late.
Yeah.
You know, they never have that like, oh shit, I could have taken control moment.
Yeah. Seriously, yeah. You're
Whatever
in control,
it is.
Man. You're in control of your own destiny. Literally.
Yeah. And that's the tough thing, being good at something and having to give it up.
Do you
For
have the
something that
power
you've
to let
never-
power go? You feel me? Yeah, I was like, I gotta let go, dog. Like, I gotta let go.
But you didn't have music in your mind.
Nope. I didn't know what the fuck I was about to do. I didn't know what I was
You were just
about to
like,
do.
fuck this shit.
I started doing drugs. I did that, nigga. Shout
Yeah.
outs to drugs. Like, I started doing like acid and shrooms and shit. That shit. Even Steve Jobs, shout out Steve Jobs. He said everyone should do acid at least once in their life.
I started this podcast after a DMT trip, bro.
Wow, I'm so jealous. I haven't done DMT yet.
That shit's crazy. You gotta
I
do
feel
it with
something
like
me and the Oracle.
it actually, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
But you can't just do it like
Yeah.
whenever.
Oh, willy nilly.
Yeah,
right?
I had like, it sounds dumb, but I had like a shaman and shit, do
That's
like
not dumb.
chants and shit.
Nah, that's not dumb. It's not dumb at all.
It's just calming, you know, because that's
Yeah.
intense. Anyone here ever do that shit?
Nah, but we want to. We're looking for the DMC plug. So,
All right,
so let me
maybe
know.
turn the camera off for a second.
Oh,
No, but
dog.
that shit's that shit's crazy though. But it is life changing.
Nah, that ass. Shrooms. That's what changed my life. I had a job. I was working as a paraprofessional, so I dropped out of school, and I did it with these two right here, Frizz and Brian, my two day ones since high school. All these niggas in here, high school shit. If you meet some of these artist niggas around wherever you at, and you don't see none of their day ones, them niggas is weird, bro. Get away from them. They're weird and probably want to touch your butt. Stay away from them niggas, bro. Them niggas ain't right. Oh, dogs.
I guess you're right. You are right about
bro.
that.
You
It's
can't
like-
if you can't trace someone back to the thing. Why can't I? What's up with your history? Where you coming from? You know what I'm saying? State your
Yeah.
purpose. You can look at my people. You can see my purpose in my people.
Yeah, we're here right now
You
doing
feel
it.
me?
They're fucking playing too. Like
That's
that's
what
what
I
I
be
fuck about. Fuck with this shit is because this is the most natural way to do an interview. Even though it's crazy that we got like a camera set up and shit.
Oh nah. We expected this. I went to high school with these niggas. I was voted most likely to be famous. We all expected this.
Were you?
Yeah.
What were you for football?
Yeah, but I'm famous. We didn't know it's gonna be like this.
Yeah, you had no idea. You were.
I didn't know shit.
Wait, tell me about that shroom trip. You were
Oh yeah,
with them.
right. So we all did like an eighth of shrooms, right? We had ego death, but we're just hood babies trying to have fun. We didn't know that was a start to the rest of our fucking lives. What's good, V? V, Sam, V.
What's going on?
We just hood babies, you know what I'm saying? Trying to like have fun, right? So we do the shrooms, right? I look in the mirror and I look like a fucking Doberman. I'm like, I'm a motherfucking dog and I always knew it. So I look in the mirror, that's like crazy. This nigga, I look at his eyes. His eyes look like fucking jewels, nigga. One of the most. This nigga, he get to the bag. You feel me? You feel me? That's my biz. He get to the bag. You feel me? So it's like it's crazy. Like it just. But long story short, nigga, I saw my soul that night. You feel me? Like that's the only way I can explain it. I saw my soul that night. Like I went through. I was here, but there was like an out of body like experience. You feel me? Like I was going down like a tunnel, and it was like they were like mad webs, and it was like. The webs were dirty. I was like, oh shit, these must be your bad thoughts. I was like, keep on going, keep going, keep going. And then I got to this place where it was like pure light, you feel me? And then I remember looking at the light and I was like, yo, is that me? And it started shining mad different colors. Like, yeah, that's you, bro. I started crying, nigga. I started crying my eyes out. I remember I was just crying my eyes out on my bed. Next morning I woke up, I quit my job. I was like, fuck this shit. I was like, yo, I was like, yo, if this was society, I gotta show everyone. This shit gave me hope. On Doug's, nigga.
For real, bro.
Doug's.
For real. I started this podcast after that shit. Like, and then I was like, bro. And then I was like, I gotta stop talking about this shit too much, bro. Bro, for the first year of the DMT shit, I was like, nah, Buddha told me to start the podcast. Buddha told me to start the podcast. And then I bombed so hard one night after a comedy show. I was like, I didn't meet God. I was like, I can't be telling people. I bombed so hard, they're going to be like, this idiot never did nothing.
Nah, yo, most successful people fail their way to the top, bro.
Oh, 100%.
1,000%, bro.
I posted a clip today with Maka talking about that. Like,
yeah, bro.
Starting is just like failing over and over and over again. Like,
dude. I don't feel so much. I feel invincible now.
Yeah, someone said the only way to be successful is to become successful at failing.
Yeah, seriously. I think Kobe said something like that. I've been watching a lot of Kobe interviews. Like I found, life path number 11, Kobe. He's 11. I'm 11. You know who else is 11? Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Kanye West, people like that. So I said, hold on, I exude qualities of these same men. I need to take myself more seriously, man. I've been asking myself lately, what would Kobe do? What would Kobe do? Fuck, nigga. He hit the gym, nigga. He work hard. That's what Kobe would do.
Yeah. I was watching this documentary, and they were saying the only three constants in life are pain, uncertainty, and constant work.
Yeah, facts, yeah. Yeah, facts, yeah.
Like, your body's never going to feel 100%. You're always going to be uncertain about what's next. And if you ain't constantly working, you ain't growing.
Yeah, facts. You find beauty. It's like art though. You find like the beauty's in the process for me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's why I like. To be honest, I've had like trouble putting shit out because I enjoy making it more than I enjoy putting it out. Yeah, like I enjoy making the shit way. Like I enjoy making art and music so much that it's just like my life is consumed by it. Like sometimes it's like crippling. Like I just got around to like handling like before I wasn't even getting money. I just was. I'm gonna be the best artist in the world. That's my only focus. That's the only thing I was determined to be that. And I'm like, I just ignored everything else in my life. And I started seeing that, you feel me? Like I started seeing it. So I was like, all right, I gotta like, I gotta like kind of pay attention to that other shit too.
But that almost worked out for you because I feel like it seems like the way you release music is in like it seems calculated way.
No. Nah, it's not. I just be really sometimes I just really be in my feelings and honestly LA was crazy. I was supposed to drop way more, but LA was like crazy. Like my life got real crazy in LA. So like that's why I'm back home. Like I got arrested.
You moved out there?
Yeah, I was living in LA for like 2 years. And I got arrested and then I came home after that because I was like, yo, I need to like change my character. Like I need a total revisement of character because I just had an epiphany in jail. I was like, if this was a movie, like what would your character be? I'd be like, dude, you're the lovable loser. You're the dude that everyone's rooting for, but he can't get out of his own way. And I'm like, oh nigga, I know how that movie ends. I was like, fuck, I need to change my character. So I came back home and that was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. Like literally, like, cause like it's been nothing but just like battles, but nigga, I've been winning. So like I'm like, where that shit feel like it's like damn nigga, like I needed this shit. Like I needed it. Like I needed to come home. I needed to like humble myself. I needed to be humble. I needed to be reminded of what really matters. Like all that shit. You feel me? Cause like you can get lost out there chasing a dream. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So like coming back home was one. It got my like Glock would have never been made if I didn't come home. You feel me? Like never would have happened if I didn't come home.
Yeah, and that's the whole reason I found out about you through some dude on the other side of the world.
You feel me, dude?
How long ago was that you came home?
Going on a year now. Year now. Yeah, I've been home for like a year now. It was a
salute.
Yeah, appreciate you, brother, for real. It was crazy.
That's something that I think is important now that I think the past couple of years changed is you can be like from your home. Like we started out this thing being like, why are you working with the people like around you? It's because you can now. Like,
yeah, facts. Hell yeah, actually.
Your shit can just like blow up and anyone anywhere can see it. It doesn't really matter. where you are.
Yeah, it doesn't, but to a certain degree, I feel like it does. To a certain degree, you feel me? Like, I feel like there's always like a glass ceiling. Like, no matter what level you're at or wherever you're at, there's always like the glass ceiling, you feel me? There's always a glass ceiling, so like.
Why didn't LA work for you?
Because I wasn't focused how it was supposed to be. Honestly, like, I could put it on a whole bunch of other factors, but like, it was like I moved out there on some shit, like on promises that really didn't come true, you feel me? And then on top of that, Dust It Off, that record, I don't know if you ever heard Dust It Off. Like when Dust It Off dropped,
yeah,
like,
I did, yeah.
That one, that's what caught the label's attention at first. Like literally, I moved out to LA because the label started calling and stuff like that, and basically the pandemic happened. My birthday's March 16th. We had my birthday party in here. It was lit, fucking like. It was just lit. It was amazing. It was one of my best birthdays ever, man. Shout out Brian, you know what I'm saying? He threw it in here, dog. My nigga, dog. Day one, A1. Fucking, and like the very next day, the mandate happened. Like I was supposed to go to RCA the very next day, and I'm calling all these A&Rs, and I'm like, yo, what's up with this deal? What's up with that deal? And they're like, yo, unless the ink's drying on the paper, all deals are off. All deals are off. All deals off. They're like, no deals are getting passed through right now because the industry is projected to take millions in losses. You feel me? Then they've never seen nothing like the pandemic. No, so it was like I was right there, and it was just like taken. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was depressed. I was in LA. I was depressed. I had to like, nothing was happening for months because like it was the pandemic. That was the biggest thing happening. You feel me? Like the BLM marches and riots. Like there was just nothing was happening musically for a long time. So by the time like something could happen again, it was like I wasn't in a drumming motion type of way because I was going through some shit in LA. Like I was like homeless at one point. I was sleeping in a Benz. Like that's mad LA. You feel me? I was sleeping in a fucking Benz. Like waking up in a Benz, homeless. You feel me? Like, people didn't know that because I was holding it down, but I was out there sleeping in a desert in a fucking Benz, dude. So I was like, that's why. I was like, I can't drop music because I don't have a home right now.
What made you pull the cord?
When I went to jail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when I went to jail, I was like, yo, I'm out here bugging. I was like, I need to go home and like recenter myself.
But you can get shit off now, like here. Like why do you think it worked? You said it was because you were focused.
But why
it worked when you came back?
Why it worked when I came back?
Yeah.
I feel like it was just timing. Like timing and like it was like the timing of everything. Like I knew what I had to do, and cause I seen the writing on the wall. Basically, like it was kind of like spiritual. Like if I was to keep it all the way 1,000 with you, like when I was in there, I was like, I gave my soul to God, and then like I had a crazy ass dream that night, and it was like the weirdest dream ever.
What do you think would have happened if you did sign one of those deals? I
would have blew it. I wasn't ready. I know that for a fact because I was up like 50 bands that summer and fucking blew it. So that's how I know. I was like, I would have fucking blew it, nigga. So like, I just wasn't ready.
Isn't it crazy you can get an advance and blow that in one purchase?
Yeah, I didn't blow it in one purchase, but I had like 2 girlfriends at the time. I was flying back and forth everywhere. I was just going crazy. I was like going fucking hamburger that time. Bro, I was bugging.
My boy out in Western Mass, this is some real Western Mass shit. He has like he's like, you know, they all have a bunch of like, it's like one polyamorous relationship.
That's crazy.
Where they're all dating. But I'm like, bro, how do you have time?
Oh no!
For 2, you're flying back and forth like, between girls.
They hated each other.
Duh.
They hated each other.
But like I'm like, damn, how do you have time to do other shit?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I didn't like what.
Nah, that's I didn't,
but I loved them to death with all my heart. I did.
I won't make you choose. The just question in my mind, the podcaster in me was like, "Oh,
you know who I would choose. You know who I would choose."
There are like 2 type of fucking relationships. I feel like there are relationships that make you want to work harder in your craft, and that want to make you like pull away from that shit.
Nah. For me, it's just to go towards it more. It's like life or death for me. You feel me? Like it be feeling like life or death for me. Not even to be like cliche or like dramatic about it, but it felt like that because like, look at me, I got tattoos on my face. Like I put my back against the wall on purpose. You feel me? Like this is it for me.
Yeah. Is that why you got the tattoos?
Yeah, this is it for me. I chose this. This is what I choose. This is it for me. Like this is it. I'm gonna do this. Like
there's nothing else. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah,
this is it. Like that, I did that on purpose because I'm like, yeah, this is it. Like I'm a very smart man. You feel me? I have a degree and all that, but this is what I want. You feel me? This is what I want. This is what I choose. I love art. I love expressing myself. Like this.
You feel fulfilled.
Yes, it's very self-fulfilling, bro. Like it's like my any girlfriend that I've had, they were like, yo, if this nigga doesn't make music or art, he won't fuck right. I gotta get that nut. You feel me? I gotta get that nut first. You feel me? Like I need that nut. That nut is like the nut. You feel me? Like no, like there's women in my life now who swear they can feed my ego, and I'm like, yo, you can't. A woman can't feed my ego right now. Only accomplishments and goals. those the only thing that can like fulfill my ego right now.
Or the drive towards it.
Yeah. The journey is the best part.
Because I don't even enjoy the accolades I get for more than like literally maybe an hour.
Exactly.
Like maybe for an hour I'll be calling people up so excited, and then after that hour that feeling sets in.
Gift and the curse.
Yeah. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
For the sports shit.
It's
like, you only funky as your last cut, Andre 3000. You feel me? So it's like, that's what you did. Like what you doing.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, all right, what am I doing? All right, let's get it.
On like a spiritual level, why do you think it took you so long to find what you were meant to do?
I was asleep, I guess. You feel me? Like I was asleep. Like I was always like a like a deep person, but like I kind of just ignored it. I was very like surface level, but I would have like very like deep feelings, but I never like really thought about them. You feel me? I would just like react to them. Very, very deep feelings and never thought about them. Like, why am I having these feelings? Why am I having these thoughts? You feel me? I would just react to them versus like now when I observe my thoughts from a third person now. Like, I watch my thoughts walk by and I choose whether or not I'm going to engage with them or not. I think that's the difference. Like I separated myself from myself.
How?
I don't know. It kind of naturally started happening. I think I kind of started losing my mind, honestly. Like it comes somewhere in between losing my mind, I found myself like shit, like the spaces in between the negative space. That's why I found myself like in the negative space, like in the gray area, like in the contrast. That's why I found myself where two things meet. That's why I found myself like in the middle.
Yeah. I feel I've connect with that a lot, and I think about like I'm very happy about all the like hallucinogens I did, but I'm like, damn, like there's a me that never did that, and he thinks so much differently.
Yeah. If 18-year-old me could see me now, he'd be like, "What the fuck, nigga?"
He wouldn't be happy about it. I
don't know if he would be. He probably would be a little happy because there was a part of me like that always knew that like I was like this cool ass nigga, but I was like didn't really have a way to like show it or express it or like I don't know, like there was like, because I was always a cool nigga, but like I just knew there was more to me than just like what I was doing. Like I just couldn't explain it. Like I always liked anime, and before it was like cool and all this other shit, like tight jeans before it's cool and all this other shit. Like I'm an older guy, you feel me? Like so like the shit I'm on, I've been on, like we've been doing drug like acid and fucking shrooms in the hood. It's a thing now, but like I've been on that, you feel me? So it's like it's just kind of like I don't know, like I just found I don't know, I just found myself kind of just doing that shit through like I found myself through that shit, no cap, nigga. Like a lot of people when I first started making drugs, shout out OG Swagger Dick, he found me in my basement. He was like, yo, you just started making music when? I was like last year. They was like, yeah, it must be the drugs, bro. I was like, it probably is, nigga, because I was doing mad acid, bro. I was on acid for like a week in New York. I never really came back from that trip.
What was the most wild thing that happened that week?
So we was at the crib in Brooklyn, and then like this homegirl came by. Her name was Celeste. She was like a witch. This kid, hey, shout out Kuzi. He's one of the most creative people I've ever met in my life. honestly, he's like Jean-Michel Basquiat, like reincarnated, but like I don't know where the fuck he's at right now. I hope he's alive. I love you, Kuzi, if you are. Fucking, but he had like an intern over at the crib, and the intern had fucking crystal meth with him. This is in New York, right? So the intern's like, there's a crystal meth, like he snorts it, right? And we're like, what the fuck? Like, all right, cool, whatever. We know Kuzi be on some wild shit. Next thing you know, like the kid, like I'm just in the other room making music, and then I go back, I hear someone's like, yo, no, get down. We're like, what the? I go in the other room. He's like, I'm gonna jump. he's on the fire escape talking about he's gonna kill himself. I'm like, yo, get this nigga down from the fire escape, bro. I'm on acid. I've been up for like 3 days. I'm like,
and you're like, this dude just snorted meth, and now he's about to fuck.
I was like, why ain't no one supervising this nigga? So right, so his boy goes to grab him and take him down from this fire escape, right? And they're like wrestling on the ground. They're like wrestling. Bro, this story's the craziest thing in the world, right? So then, like, he's on the ground spazzing out, and then he's like screaming. Then he like turns on his his stomach, and he goes like, he starts saying, rape me,
like the Exorcist, bro.
He said, rape me. I was like, I gotta get out of here. I'm on acid. I'm fucking out. I can't do it.
Bro, that's a real life horror movie right there, bro. Are you kidding me? Bro. His head starts turning around, bro.
And mind you, I promise you, on my sweet baby niece, bro, this nigga had a split in his tongue like a snake. He split his tongue like a snake.
No.
I swear to God.
No, bro.
I swear.
Wait me.
I was like, yo, what the fuck, nigga?
Yo.
Yeah, and that was like the wildest thing that happened.
If you needed another reason not to do crystal meth,
yeah, don't do meth. Don't do meth.
There's one right there.
Yo, that's the difference between like LA homeless people and like over here. Like over here, they're like on dope. You feel me? On dog over there, they're on fucking crystal meth.
I was down in Austin. Those were the craziest, bro. I saw this woman.
There, right?
I don't know how she found a fucking, you know, those like the paint jars, like a big fucking paint jar.
Yeah.
You know, like that you would paint a house with. She's shaved head, looks like fucking crackhead Amber Rose, and she's just pouring the paint on over herself.
Was she thick?
Nah.
Dude.
She was like,
she was thick. I mean, we working with something.
You're like, you just need a shower, baby.
Really nasty like that. we gonna get you cleaned up, baby. Don't worry.
You just need some dentures and a shower, and you're all good, baby girl.
Oh shit!
No, but she's pouring this pink paint over her head, screaming like it's fire, bro.
That's hard. Show you fire, yo. Show you fire artist, bro.
You ever see that fucking picture? It was like a Rage Against the Machine album cover, that like monk lighting himself on fire.
Yeah. That was in protest, right?
Yeah. Imagine loving something so much
that you set yourself on fire.
You burn yourself alive.
That's commendable. Yo, honestly, I got a story for that. It's a quick one. Fuck it, right? So it's funny you say that, right? I remember like I was talking to this nigga right here. I remember I was like probably like 15. I was like, I think it's mad dumb that niggas want to die for blocks that we don't even care about owning. And he was like, yeah, I feel you, but like you gotta respect the nigga who wake up willing to die every day for something, because what you willing to die for? I was like, damn. Made me grow a lot more respect for niggas who willing to die for something.
Yeah.
But
that's why you were sleeping. You were talking about being asleep.
Exactly.
You were talking about not having that choice. Bro, everyone has to make that choice in their life. Mm-hmm. Am I going to take something seriously, or am I just going to die never taking nothing serious?
Exactly. Yeah, it's not going to be me, man. I'm going to die fast and hard. I'm gonna die fast and hard. They were like, yeah, I was on my way to doing something. I'm gonna die like that.
On your way to doing something?
Yeah, I was on my way to doing something. fast and hard, like, cause I was busy. I was going fast. That's how it's gonna be. Like, I was going fast. Cars go fast. Sometimes they crash, dog.
I don't know. I kind of want to die as an old man in my sleep, bro. Yeah.
I'm scared to die like old, bro. Yeah, dude. I don't know why, bro. Cause I feel like if I die old, all right. So I'm gonna either die hard and fast or hard and slow. Cause I'm not gonna have a normal death. Cause nothing about my life has been normal. Even when I was like normal, it wasn't normal. Like, oh, the star football player, this and that. You feel me? It was never normal.
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah, so it's just not gonna be normal. It's not gonna be a normal death.
But all right, like the more I create and the more success I get, the more I want to take care of myself. Like I want to party, but I want to party correctly. I don't want to party too hard that I lose it.
Yeah,
like
facts,
I want to start like. So I think if I really thinking about myself at like 35, 40, 50, I'm like, damn, I'm going to be mad if I don't take care of myself because I know that success is just going to keep building up.
True.
So I do kind of want to be an old man to see what I've been able to create. But most old people suck.
Yeah, old people do suck, but they don't at the same time. But they do at the same time. Old people are cool. Fucking yeah, I dig that. That's mad real. Yeah, I feel that. My goal, I want to be my goal is to be worth more dead to my peoples than I am alive. Then I'll be like, I did my job. You feel me? Because when I'm gone, they'll still be taken care of. You feel me? Like, if I'm worth more dead than alive, it's like, I bet. Like, I left a nice little legacy. You feel me? Y'all to eat off of that, you feel me? We Gucci. Like,
but that's hard when you just want to create and don't want to do the business side.
Oh no, yo, shout out to business. Like that's what for real. That's what I was realizing. I was like, all these years, I'm like, yo, CAEV, you done proved to yourself you're a fire artist like 3 times. You done had your stuff premiered on BBC Radio, LA Leakers, you done all this cool shit. But what is missing, bro? The business. Shout out to people like Vintage, you know, she was the first person that, like, yo, you signed up for being the ASCAP, all the other stuff. Like, she was the first one to put me on the music stuff. Even now, like, we'll do, like, I have a show. She's in there, like, she's my manager, you feel me? Like, when I have shows, like, V's my manager, you feel me? Like, and she really, like, she showed me how to do that shit. Like, I have people around like that, and, like, people like Bodie, you feel me? Vino, like, niggas who, like, you know what I'm saying? Before Bodie did it, before he did music, he was one of the best hustlers I knew, you feel me? And it's like he's applying the same methods from that to this. You feel me? So it's like,
and that's why he's blowing up at this pace.
You feel me?
It's dope seeing like his rise.
I always knew, bro.
Yeah,
I always knew. Even we started making music. Like I was one of the first people to be making music with him. Like we was like trapping together. It's like there's a whole history between like there's a whole crazy history between us. But like, fuck it, we'll be out like in a little trap house and wherever. You feel me? And I'll be over there, you know what I'm saying? I have like the beat thing, and like I remember when he first stopped trapping, like all his niggas was looking at him like he was crazy. Like, yo, what are you doing? Like, nigga, you sitting over here with this nigga over here just making beats and stuff like that. Like y'all getting y'all little money here and there, but y'all niggas ain't really trapping. Like, you know, and it started. I knew back then because I seen that shit with the football shit. I was like, oh shit, he's willing to change. He's willing to go against the grain to change his life.
He made that decision.
Yeah, and I was like, that's when I knew right then and there. I was like, oh, he got it. That same birthday party I was telling you about, I did Dust It Off, and after that, I literally had Bodie perform Mosh Pit at my birthday party because I was like, yo, I knew it because I seen it. I know, like, I pride myself on picking winners, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know who can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I know, like, I don't associate myself with people who can't do it. You know, like that's just like a thing.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. That's why I think this podcast works and why I don't like take money for interviews and shit. I only want to talk to people that I actually like because I've always been the person that finds artists. Like I would put all my friends onto everything, no matter who it was. I was listening to them before they like blew up.
Shout out to this guy. This guy's a legend. I don't know if you guys know. This guy's he's Bruiser from Bruiser Brigade with fucking Danny Brown. I don't know if you niggas know that shit.
Shout out Bruisers. Crazy. Shout out. What? But legit, like I met Conway at when he was performing Middle East Upstairs. That's like when we became like when I first met him.
How'd that happen?
Hey, I have to, whenever I tell this story on the podcast, I have to put a disclaimer out there. Don't follow rappers outside after shows. But I was just like a nerdy white kid fan, and I see Conway walk outside, and I'm like, ooh, I have my shitty little blunt. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna go talk to him afterwards. And he was mad cool, and we just chopped it up for like 40 minutes.
Hard.
And that was like before, that was Middle East upstairs. Like,
you
know, they just sold out Roadrunner. Like, that shit's crazy.
That's crazy.
But nah, I feel you. The going against the grain and just believing in yourself, and the business side of it. Business isn't money. I'm not talking about making money about it. I'm talking about
business is motion.
Yeah, business is motion, and taking yourself seriously in that way. Like you were talking about that. When you realize the artists that make it are the only ones that created business, it's not even like how good their music was sustainable.
Dogs. It's a business. It's a business act. You gotta have the business side of it. It's show business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had the show part down, but I didn't have the business part down. So like, you know, I started getting my business right, and I feel like that's why things are like moving better now, because like handling business more. You feel me? Like, so I'm just like, yeah, man, like. Even business in my regular life, you feel me? Like before, I was not handling my life. I was just like, I'm an artist, you feel me? Like I even like, you know, I've been let some people down that I love with that mentality, you know what I'm saying? So like I realized I gotta handle some business, like for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I really got lost just doing art. That's why I'm like the best artist I know. Like literally, there's not too many people that like. There are a couple people that I know that I put on the same level with me as an artist. You feel me? So it's like. You know, like, I'm not talking about rap. I'm just talking about art, like art for the sake of art. Like, I don't think there's too many people thinking like me. So, it's like, you know, like that part I got that down packed. So it's like I need to get my business together.
And is that what holds you back from releasing? And
yeah, sometimes, yeah. Like I had a team, you feel me? But the team kind of disintegrated in LA. Like I lost everything in LA. Like my whole life came apart in LA to come together. You feel me? Like sometimes things feel like they're falling apart. They're falling apart to come together. You feel me? So, you know, like now things are stronger now. You feel me? Like things are stronger now because the things that are supposed to be here are here. You feel me? Like there's no extra weight. You feel me? It's just like the things that are supposed to be here, and that's it.
It's the rising from the ashes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to hit rock bottom to know where the top is.
Yeah. I did, because I was to keep it a banjo. I was like spoiled by like life a lot. Like some people would say Derek's lucky. You feel me? Some people would say like I'm lucky. You feel me? I would say luck is when preparation meets opportunity. You feel me? But a lot of people say I'm lucky. But like I kind of relied on luck a lot in my life. You feel me? So like. There came a point in my life I was like, yo, D, you can't like keep coasting by because you know you're like chosen. You got to meet life halfway.
Yeah. Because some people don't even know that they're chosen, and they might be. So you have one foot in the door. But
yeah, like, I was always aware.
I was the same way. I was lucky, and then I had some shit that I don't really, I can't really talk about on the podcast go down, and I was shown that like either your life would have been over forever, or you can take your shit seriously.
Yeah.
Like this was a self-help podcast. I remember like
that's hard for real,
and people I don't talk about it. But it's hard. Like it's only because I'm a learner. Like I think I'm.
What's your sign?
Cancer.
Wow, I'm a Pisces.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm on this earth to learn, and that's why the podcast is good. Because I can be dumb. Because I'm smart. I know how to grind, but I'm dumb as hell. You know.
Yeah, same.
So like I can learn from people, and people can learn from me, learning from whoever I'm talking to.
Oh yeah, facts.
Like if people get inspired by your story, I don't give a fuck how they view me on this podcast. You know what I mean?
You're like the conduit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's hard.
And that's what I feel like my purpose was, and I think that's why this works out.
Yeah, a man chasing his purpose can't lose. Like literally, you can't lose when you're chasing your purpose. Like there's no way you can lose if you're just strictly chasing your purpose as a man. You're like you can't lose. I found that shit out myself because I was a big lover boy. That shit was getting in the way. Like I was a lover boy, bro. That was getting in the way. Like I'm like, damn, that's the one drug that was fucking me up, nigga. And that was a what? Fuck. Nigga, I love my niggas, no homo, pause, nigga. I love my niggas, I love my gang, I love my team, I love my family, I don't love these hoes. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I tried, baby. I try to love you with all my heart. That shit don't work, baby. So like, I love this shit. I love this music shit. I love my niggas. I love my family. I love my team. I love money, and money loves me. It's all and like that. Let's dissipate that notion that it's bad to love money. God wants you to have money. You know why? Because God wants you to be like, yo, you know who gave me all this money? God. God's about to give me mad money, bro. God been giving me money. Look at me. I look good. I smell good, nigga. Because I gave myself to God in jail. Shit been good even when shit go wrong, nigga. Like, nigga, there be times where shit be fucked up, nigga. Nigga, I be like, all right, God, I know who got my back. You know what I'm saying? Because like my whole life, I knew they both was like, just like football, like recruiters. I would know when God was like recruiting me, and I would know when the devil would be like, oh, yo, you like, look what I could do for you. Look at this, look at this. I know when God was like, yo, look what I could do for you. You feel me? So finally in jail, I was like, yo, I'll fight for you, God. Like I never said those words in my life. Like, I give my soul to you, God. That night I had the craziest dream. I had a dream. Watch how this all connects too. I had a dream. I was in my living room, and there was a Doberman. Remember when I told you that I seen the Doberman when I looked in the mirror?
Yeah.
The Doberman threw up a fucking baby. It started gagging like, and it threw up a human baby, 2 human babies. I woke up in my cell like, what the fuck, nigga? I thought it was the devil. I was like, what the? But I had a phone in my cell, so I called my manager. I'm like, yo, look up this dream. Tell me what it means. He was like, basically it means like spiritual, reawakening, like rebirth, spiritual rebirth, to see like gagging in the dream and stuff like that. So I was like, oh shit, God accepted my contract. Ever since then, things been cool. Like, yeah, bro. Like ever since then.
I feel the same way, but for people listening who don't feel the same way, I want to give them the same story.
Yeah.
When you give yourself to God or a higher power, you really are believing within that higher power in yourself.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I fully believe that.
And that's what that is. But if you don't believe in God at all, if you're there's people out there, atheist people. What you got to do is you believe in yourself. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, literally.
It's the same thing either way. I heard some shit that's like the most religious man and the least religious man should both be doing the same thing when they die. They should be saying thank you. Like, you shouldn't be apologizing. You should be saying thank you, no matter if you believe or not, because you lived the righteous life either way.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. Oh, you live by what you believe in. So
If you're apologizing, you're like, damn, I fucked up.
Nah, I did. That's real. That was deep.
That shit.
Pause. That was deep, though.
You can't say shit now.
I've been letting a lot of them fly. No cap. I've been letting a lot of them fly.
Yo, this podcast will just turn to the fucking pause podcast. I can't help myself.
The podcast.
The podcast.
Yeah.
About the fucking... I heard this thing once when I was like 18, 19. I went through a fucking bad hoe phase.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and I heard this thing where it's like every time you want to like fuck someone, it's just like back to your caveman brain being like, oh, I need to reproduce with as many people as possible.
Yeah.
And that shit like ruined it for me. Like, I think about that every time. I'm like, damn, is this really worth it?
Yeah.
And it usually is not. It usually is not.
I had to start, I dead ass had to start cutting. I also seen some, I seen some shit, I think it was like on TikTok or something. It was like, there's like, for every successful man, there's a phase in his life where he just like abstains from women, where like women is like really like not his focus at that time. Like, it's one of the least of his focus. Like, Kevin Samuels, shout out to that man. He's like, if you let you where you at, you want to be in life, you should only be dedicating yourself to like women like 20%, like a relationship. You feel me? If you're a man on a mission, you know what I'm saying, straight or gay. If you trying to do something with yourself, nigga, the relationships ain't it. Like, you know, I just got out of an 8-year relationship. I got Shorty's name on my hand and everything.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Like, that shit. Like, when you a man on a mission, it just you a man on a mission, dog. Like, she knew that even though her name's on my hand for the rest of my life, this shit come first.
Yeah.
Every time, bro. Every time, this shit comes first.
Yeah.
She knew that too. And she had to live with that. Women who love me with all her heart had to live with that. She did it for years. She was like, yo, I'm always gonna come second to what he loves more.
You can be my other half, but I already have a love in my life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. And she knew that. Like every woman, I remember how one ex compared my little workstation. She called it a she. Like she slipped up and said she. She called my workstation a she. We laughed about it months later, but I was like, yo, you were crazy when you said that. I was like, you were crazy when you said that.
Yeah, because it's like, but they wouldn't like you if you didn't have drive for something. Exactly.
Because I wasn't making money at the time when I was dating those girls. Yeah. I was broke as shit. I was laying good dick and making cool shit. You feel me? That's it. That's the only thing I was doing, laying good dick and making cool shit.
Bro, I'm scared to get tattoos.
What?
I'm scared to get tattoos.
I like them. I get them when I get them. I was tired. I got another reason I got these tats on my face because I was tired of not looking how I feel. You know, I was just like, I want to look how I feel. Yeah. So I started just like tatting my face up and shit.
Word?
Yeah. I just started.
Does that shit hurt?
Nah, it's like, after a while it becomes kind of therapeutic because the fucking you just go kind of numb after a while because of like the adrenaline's kicking in and shit. What's good, Joe? And the adrenaline's kicking, and then like you know what I'm saying, like rhythmic shit puts people in trances. Like you could kind of feel like the needle bouncing against your skin, and it has a rhythm to it, and you kind of just zone out.
Yeah, no, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I'd be like, hell, they'd get like hit it once. I'd be like, nope, can't do it.
The hardest one was like on my stomach. I got like two. I got one on my ribs and I got one on my stomach. And the one on my stomach was like, that shit was like crazy, but it was like I don't know.
I only wanted one tattoo my whole life.
What?
I wanted to get bruiser on my back.
That'd have been hard.
But like you try explain
Old English.
Yeah, but I feel like that shit, like trying to explain to anyone why I got bruiser on my back. Kind of. You know what I mean? Like it's cool, but like if you don't know I'm at the beach and you see fucking bruiser on my back, they're gonna be like, "Yo, Paul, you get paws tatted right under that." You know what I'm? But it was like I want to do it because I'm fucking brute. Like
I feel like you should have did it, man. I got what
bruiser across my stomach.
I got what tattoo my first tattoo I fucking hate.
What is it?
It's a Superman tattoo. I got it when I was like 16, 15.
Really?
Yeah. It's from the football shit.
Is it bad?
It's not bad. It's just like I don't like it. It's like corny. It's like cause I got it cause I brought us back in the fourth quarter. Like I had a broken hand. They wasn't letting me play running back. They put me in like I think it was my junior, sophomore year. I scored like 4 touchdowns to bring us back. And niggas call me Superman and shit. And then we lost the next week and niggas never call me Superman again.
I had to get it covered up.
I need to, bro. But honestly, that was a lesson in humility though. Cause it was like, I was like,
you got it right after within the week of them stopped calling you that?
Yeah, literally.
They saw the tattoo and they're like, he took it too much to his head.
If we had a one, it probably would have kept going like, damn, this nigga like, but the very next week we lost and it was like, nigga,
you ain't Superman.
Yeah, I was like, oh man. And I was like, that taught me, I was like, yo, don't never let someone gas you up and put you on a pedestal that you ain't put yourself on. Yeah, that was a nice lesson.
That's what's the good thing about not enjoying accolades for too long.
Yeah,
because like I can enjoy it, but not enough for me to go do something like wild about
that was
it.
That was a real lesson.
That's some real shit. I think about that with doctors. Like if someone like a surgeon, like if a surgeon goes and like saves a life, he doesn't go out and like party and like, you know what I mean? And like go fuck bitches and go like drink a lot. He just goes to sleep and does that the next day because that's what he's supposed to do.
I'm about to start looking up surgeons, nigga, like on dogs. Like, I want to hear some surgeon interviews. Like I want to get inside the mind of that guy.
For real.
Pause.
But you know what I mean? Because it's like, damn, then if I have a great show, I shouldn't be going out partying, going hard, because that's what I'm supposed to do. That's what me
and V did on New Year's. Like we was like, we checked a couple spots and we went to the crib and we worked on stuff. We was like, we're gonna bring the year in with the right intentions. You feel me? Like so. Yeah. I dig that. I was like, I totally dig that. I want to be at that space. I'm working to be at that space where I'm like, all right, got this accolade. What's the next thing? You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I want that lifestyle. I want to be mad at the trophies in my case. You feel me? I can't wait for that shit. Oh yeah,
it's a double-edged sword.
It is, but I mean, like if you have that thing, I mean, you're gonna have it regardless. You might as well do something with it, because if you don't, it'll eat at you.
Yeah, my friend pulled me aside. He's like, you'll always be successful, but you'll never be happy.
Yeah, dude.
And that shit made me mad at first. I was like, why the fuck are you telling me that shit? And then I really thought about it, and I was like, damn, you right.
Yeah, bro.
You right.
Yeah.
Like, my shit'll work, but I don't think I'll ever be happy with it.
That's cool.
And that's what makes me want to push it forward.
I've been identifying like 3 like entities, I feel like, that live with me. CAEV, Derek, and it's like this third entity that I started identifying like within myself, and I could never put a face on it, and or like kind of recognize who it was, and I realized it's my higher self, because I can't see it, because it's always a version of myself that I'm reaching for. You feel me? Like I can't, like I know who Derek is, I know what CAEV is, I've met these niggas before. That my higher self is always ahead of me. So it's like, you know, like,
what's the difference between the
CAEV
and Derek?
The difference between CAEV and Derek, you got to protect Derek. Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. When you create, that's the like shield.
Nah, like, gotta take care of that nigga. I don't know. You just gotta take care of that nigga. Like I know CAEV gonna hold Derek down. You feel me? Mm-hmm. CAEV holds Derek down, like, for real, for real.
Who do you feel like more?
None of them. Like I'm the vessel. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. You feel me? Right now, CAEV's in the driver's seat. Derek's in the back, because Derek be wilding. Like, go sit your ass in the back, my nigga. You be tripping. Fucking, and we got the higher self sitting in the passenger, like, you know, with the GPS telling us where to go. CAEV can navigate the world. CAEV can navigate the world like a motherfucker. So he's in the driver's seat.
This might be weird, but because I'm a comedian and Sam Buck is my name, I feel like I have to put all those vessels into that one person. And that shit's wicked hard for me to then navigate, because I am an insane person, but I'm also a fucking want to be a successful businessman. Yes, I want to be a good friend. I want to be a good fit, but it's like they're all under this one person, Sam.
Compartmentalize.
But you saying like the 2 different things, I do understand it, because it's like something for me. I was like, damn, nah, that shit's all the same thing, which gets me in trouble sometimes.
That's why I had to separate them. When I was in there, I was like, I gotta revise my character, dude. Like, you feel me? I gotta like clean up in here. Like, I gotta clean up in here.
Yeah. When did the music come to you?
Funny story. One of my boys, one of my day ones, he's been rapping since he was like 14. He told me to come over one day and make a song with him, and we started rapping and shit, and we did our thing, right? And it was, like, we made the song, and then his mother came in. She was like, "That's you rapping?" I was like, "Yeah," and she was like, "Oh, you could probably be a rapper." And then he looked at her like, yeah, you feel me? And I looked, I said, "Oh, that's how you feel, nigga?" And I told you I'm competitive, so it was like, nigga, I'm about to do this shit better than you now. Like, what if I like music?
I'm a rap
do this shit. You feel me?
I just have to plug my laptop in before it does.
Oh, wait, do your thing. Who was? Yo, come to the camera first. Come say what's up to the camera, bro. That's my dog. Yo, come say what's up. Come get in the camera. It's my dog, Frizz. That's my dog, Frizz. A1, day one. My nigga, T.O. Come in the camera, T.O. Come in the camera, dog. Come in the camera. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep some day ones around you. You feel me? I told you, but hey, he ain't play get it up. You seen B. I got V over here. If V want to say what's up. If you want to come say what's up, V? It's my big little sister. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We got some cool stuff, like, you know, we're gonna, you know, do some
we
cool
didn't
things.
talk about music at all.
Yeah, let's talk about some music. I knew it's gonna be cool like this though.
Yeah, I'm not even like a music journalist. I don't know how to talk. I don't know nothing.
Yeah, right?
I just enjoy. I just like shit or not. You know what I mean?
I don't really care for like the that type of stuff. Anyways, you feel me? Like, cause it's like. Unless I'm like Future or something, we don't need to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people probably want to know me more than my music at this point anyways. The people aren't decided they want to like me or not first, you feel me? Like, yeah, I make hard shit, but like, shit like this is what, like, nigga, I'm different, I'm special, eclectic, and all this other shit, but I'm just like anybody else, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, look where we at right now. I'm just
everyone's regular.
Yeah,
not everybody, you know what I mean? The
Everyone
craziest
is
people is regular ass people.
Bro.
Like,
super regular, bro.
Like Bori and I, when we were in studio with Wes until like 6 a.m, bro. Wes is eating Domino's with us. It's like, oh, he's just a normal dude like everybody else.
But he was like, nigga, I was not leaving that room.
Yeah, we were all sitting there like a fucking Mexican standoff. Like, who's leaving first?
I wouldn't
like,
leave either. What? I would not leave.
With
dude.
Stove God, Rome.
Yo, Stove God, he's hard.
Stove God's hard as hell.
Yeah, I fuck with that shit. Yeah.
All right, what do you have coming music wise for people who have stuck it out this long?
Right now I got Take Risk and Prosper, an acronym for trap, and coming up. And I got Too Much Fun coming up. Those are my two tapes. My next two tapes I got coming up right now. Yeah, I'm excited for those. I'm thinking February 17th for Take Risk and Prosper. Yeah, you heard it first.
February 17th.
February 17th. Take Risk and Prosper.
Who's on it?
So far I got me, obviously. I got Buddy. I got Dunny on it. I got who else I got on it? I think I got Leah Nicole. She's an up and coming artist. She's cool. Who else I got on there? I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but I know there's more, but I can't really think.
Yeah,
it's probably about 9 tracks.
Okay.
Yeah, like 9 tracks. Like basically like documenting like kind of just like the shit that I was going through when I first came home. You feel what I mean? Like
did you make it for when you first came home, or did you?
I made it when I made it like around the time when I first came home. I didn't get straight to music because I had to like do other shit. But when I started making music again, like it was like around like a time like, you know, like I started getting back up on my feet and shit. Cause like I was like really hurt when I first came back home. I was like hurt. I was like very hurt, like just from like life. Like I got smacked in the mouth real good. You know, LA beat my ass. You feel me? Like, and I needed that. You feel me? I told like I was arguing with Shorty. I was like, yo, when they make my story and they make the movie of my life, it's gonna start when I went back to fucking Boston, bitch. Like you didn't do like you're not that important in my life. I promise you. Like you're not like you. Like I said, they're not even gonna know about you until like 20 years after my death when they come fucking looking and digging up my past. Like so, I'm like get out of here. But basically, I just knew that when I'm going home, like my life was gonna. That's what shit. Like all that other shit was just practice. All like living in New York and having those experiences and all that other shit. All that shit was just practice. That was literally just practice for right now. Because right now, it means everything right now. Back then, it didn't mean anything like it did now. Like it means everything now. Like everything counts now. Like everything counts now.
And now you know.
Mm-hmm.
You made the choice to take it seriously.
Yes, sir. And the thing is, I thought I was taking myself seriously the whole time. That's the craziest part. Yeah, man. It's been a little journey, man, but I'm glad I'm here. Like, I feel, like, confident. Before, I was, like, on a high horse, you feel me? But it was like I was placed on a high horse, just like the Superman tattoo. You feel me? Yeah. But now, like, I got knocked off my high horse, but now I'm back up on it, but I got lessons now. I can handle that horse. That's my horse.
You're humble.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I used to hate the word humble. I used to hate the word, like, let's look up, I'll show you the word humble in a dictionary, and this is why I hated it, because it's just, like, that doesn't remind me of myself. Like that, I don't agree with that word, but like I had to find humility. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So this is the definition of humble: having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own importance. I don't like how they worded that.
I don't like how they word that. Is there any other definition?
Okay, of low social, administrative, or political rank.
Yeah, that's even worse than the first
like,
one.
You're a bitch.
Yeah, you're fucking.
Yeah, cuck, like
bro.
What? Exactly. Well, like go pay the bills while I fuck your wife, you humble ass nigga.
Bro, yeah,
you feel me? Like
that,
what? I just didn't agree with it. Okay, verb: lower someone in dignity or importance. Why do all those things suck?
Yeah, those aren't a good thing.
Yeah, so I had a hard time because words are powerful.
What do you think a better word for it is? How would you describe yourself?
Thankful. You feel me? That's
fuck
what it
with
is,
that.
brother. That's all it is, brother. Thankful. Just being thankful.
Thankful for life.
Yes, sir.
Because before, when you're angry at life, you can't be thankful for it. Even if you're getting accolades, you're still angry.
Exactly.
But when you're thankful for everything you got, then you want more.
Yeah, and you get more because you're opening up those channels of just like abundance by being thankful. Sometimes I just say thank you just to say thank you, just to open up those, like, what are you saying thankful for? Thankful for breathing right now, thankful for future blessings, you feel me? I'm just opening up those channels of abundance by just being like, I'm thankful. I wake up, I say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm brushing my teeth, I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm in the shower, wash my face, I say thank you, thank you, thank you. That's my morning routine.
That's better than why me when you play when you victimize yourself.
Yeah, I used to victimize myself, you feel me? I was a victim, and then I realized, then I went from I'd rather be a villain than a victim, and I went through that phase, you feel me? Like, I'm a strike first, let me down the whole dark little thing, you feel me? You know, I really got to know myself. Like, I know both sides of myself very well, like as above, so below, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, as good as I am, I know how bad I am.
The pendulum swings both ways.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I got real familiar with that side. So now I'm a very even person. Actually, these niggas, I used to be hard to talk to and everything. Like, you couldn't tell me about myself, all this other shit. Like, I used to be yelling, screaming, fighting, punching holes through walls, nigga. Like, I was wild. I was a wild ass nigga. But, like, you know, evened out. So I feel like it's just my time now because, like, I'm ready. Like, I remember Stiz a long time ago, he said to me, it's like, yo, it's gonna happen when you're ready. He said, it happens when you're ready. Like, you could be the best rapper in the world, but it happens when you're ready. And that's one thing I always remember him, like, from what he told me. I was like, that's real. His birthday's a day before mine. So he was like, when he found out, oh, you gotta do it now. Like, yeah. He was like, yeah, it happens when you're ready. So I know I'm ready now. You know, like, I just know it. Like, I'm confident. Like, before I had, like, it was like a false confidence, you feel me? From just like me just being like, you feel me? From will. But now it's like, nah, nigga, like, I done got up.
Now you're thankful.
Yeah, I done fell down, got up. I'm thankful for God being every day when I wake up, even at the show that we had, I say prayer, I say, dear Father, thank you for walking with me through any and all obstacles so I may land on my feet to do better and continue to do better in your name, Lord, for I know through you all things are possible. Amen. I might add a little extra on the end if there's a situation that I'm thinking about, you feel me? But that's the mantra, you feel me? Thank you. Dear Lord, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's really it. Like, a lot of people think I'm demonic, but I'm very, like, godly. Because it was like, oh, this nigga is, like, crazy, like, he's dark and shit. It's like, nigga, I'm more godlier than you, nigga. Like, I read the Quran, the Bible. I read about Buddha, you feel me? I read about mad shit, bro. I used to read the Quran on the toilet in Buffalo, on Buffalo Ave in New York. Because it was on the toilet, like, literally. So I would just read the Quran while I'm taking a shit. You feel me? Like, no disrespect. No disrespect. But it's just be like, you know, like, so it's just like, dude, like, get out my face. Like, even when people see the upside down cross on my head, they're like, oh, demonic. Like, do you know the story of, like, St. Peter? They're like, no. I'm like, yeah, like, okay, so, like, when Jesus was being, like, he got put on the cross, they put St. Peter on the cross, and he was like, damn, nigga. He's like, nah, put my shit upside down. Like, I can't even be in the same resemblance as Jesus when I die. Put mine upside down. And I'm like, damn, even in his death, he was thinking about Jesus. Like, that's some real loyal shit. And that, to me, is a sign of loyalty, you feel me? If you don't know your research, you don't know your history, you feel me? Then you're just, you know what I'm saying? You can't program me. Like, you can't program me. I program myself, you feel me? So, like, I've unprogrammed myself many times. I'm still unprogramming myself with traumas and stuff like that, but you can't program me. I program this thing, you feel me? So it's like, are we trying to unprogram other people? But you know how that goes. So be like, you know, like, they got to take the red or the blue, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
make that choice.
Exactly. So, yeah, man. Like, that's just that. I just feel like right now, like, it could have happened sooner, but it's happening now. You feel me? You being here in this living room is a sign of it happening. You feel me?
Everything happens when it's meant to.
Exactly. Like, this is like a confirmation of affirmations right now. Like, us talking right now. You feel me? Like, this means a lot to me. You feel me? Like, so thank you for that too. Also, honestly, like, in all humbleness and humility, brother, for real, for real.
Man, thank you for doing this. I really appreciate it. For real, I appreciate. Thank you for all sitting in and listening to this. For real. having to mute your game. I appreciate it. Where can people find you? And then we'll wrap this shit up.
You guys can find me on Instagram, CAEV_. On Twitter, CAEVY man, KV man 617. On TikTok, cause niggas gotta do that shit now. Yeah. On TikTok, on Poppy Sucio, PAPPIIICSUCIO, Poppy Sucio. Yeah. That's where you can find me at.
Everyone check his shit out. It's amazing. I'll link it below.
Appreciate you,
for
brother.
listening.
Hell
Of
yeah.
course. Appreciate you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.